Hello, my name is Alex. I'm a patchwork nerd, and believe it or not, there is a really cute puppy just out of frame, and if you stick until the end of the video, you might just get to see him. I ran a poll on my Twitter account asking what kind of video you guys want me to do next, and the winner by a landslide was a Q&A video. So I'm going to be answering the questions that you guys asked me on Twitter. God help me, some of them are bizarre. Most of them are writing related. It'll be awesome. Okay, let's go. Question 1. Your opinion on the Gilmore Girls revival. To be completely honest, I've only watched the first 3 episodes and I still have yet to watch the last episode because I'm nervous. Because 1, I don't want it to end, and 2, I don't want it to end unexpectedly or badly. So I'm just avoiding it like I do many things in my life. I might have to make a separate video about Gilmore Girls just because my feelings are complicated right now. Question number 2 is asking, do I prefer paper or electronic for writing or for life planning? And to be completely honest, I'm split. I like making hard physical copies when I'm doing stuff with my planner, and I'm very obsessed with planner stuff. That's kind of how I keep my life functioning. So I like having a physical planner and physically writing things down when I'm making my plans for the week. But when it comes to writing, I have horrendous handwriting, like terrible handwriting. So I like to type up my writing. When I'm making notes and when I'm journaling, handwriting, that's fine. But when it comes to actually writing a novel, I'm going to 9 times out of 10 write it on the computer because I don't need to translate the language that is my handwriting. Question number 3, would you rather write at home or in a hotel or motel? I've never really wrote in a hotel or motel before. I've never gone out of my way and I don't travel that much, so I guess I would stay at home. Although, and I know this isn't an option, kind of cheating, but I have started really liking writing in coffee shops. I did it a little bit during Nano and I was really happy with the atmosphere. It was really chill, a lot of people reading and not typing on their computers, and I've got a nice warm coffee and I'm all snuggly. But you also feel that pressure, like I've got to get stuff done because the baristas are watching me sit here for 3 hours, and if I'm doing nothing but watching pony videos, they're gonna know. The judgment motivates me. I just pretend that there's this judgmental barista going, okay, yeah, she's wasting her entire life. She should be writing. Why isn't she writing? Normally I would write at home, but I really also like writing in coffee shops, so I would recommend that too. Question number 4. Are there, and if so, what are they, any fiction books or media that inspire you to be creative? This is a loaded question. There are a lot of books and a lot of movies and a lot of TV shows that inspire me. Harry Potter, for sure, has inspired me since I was a wee little Alex. Inkheart is one of my favorite books. Anything Neil Gaiman. I actually come from a family where we watched a ton of movies. I actually watched more movies growing up than I read, and it wasn't a bad thing. It was extremely inspiring, and I still to this day, movies get me going. They get my energy and my creative juices flowing. But another question coming up is all about my favorite movies, so I'm gonna wait. Question number 5. How many characters are there in a Thomas Pynchon's Gravity Rainbow? Never read it, so I'm going to guess 42. Question number 6. What authors inspire your writing? Hang on a second. This book, Bird by Bird by Anne Lamott. Oh my god, I just read it for the first time this year, and I love this book. Like, I love this book so much. It changed so many things about writing for me and my perspective on so many things. Other authors that really inspire me, Neil Gaiman, J.K. Rowling, Cornelia Funke, they all get me going. Question 7. Have you done any NaNoWriMo process blogs or vlogs? I actually haven't made any vlogs or blogs really talking about my process for NaNoWriMo, just because it depends on the year, and maybe next year before NaNoWriMo starts I'll make some process videos. If you guys are interested, please comment down below what kind of content you would like to see for NaNoWriMo next year, and I'd be happy to talk about anything to do with my process. I'm definitely an outliner. I could talk about that. I could talk about brainstorming ideas, practicing before NaNoWriMo starts. Anything you want, just put those down below and I will try to make those videos next year or sooner, depending on what I feel like doing. If your dog wrote a book, what would it be about? Steak. If you could bring a character from a book you've read to life, who would it be and why? I would say Dustfinger from Inkheart, but he spends that entire book being mad about being taken out of his book and into the real world, so I feel like that would cause some serious problems. Instead, I'm going to say the character that I would most want to hang out with and get coffee with, and that's Luna Lovegood. If she could just pop out of that book and be my BFF and we can make friendship bracelets and bottle cap necklaces with each other, like, that would be my jam and my heart would just sing for all eternity. What inspired you to start making YouTube videos, and which YouTube channels do you watch the most? I was inspired to make YouTube videos because I love watching YouTube videos and I love watching people talk about writing and books and nerdy stuff. I love it all, so I was like, you know what, this is finally the year to get off the pot. I made some videos like 2 or 3 years ago, and then I kind of got cold feet with making videos and I just kind of got stuck on what to make videos about. And now all of a sudden it hit me, why am I not talking about writing? As far as what I watch, I'm gonna try to break this down by category, but I might jump around because I watch so much YouTube, you guys, and I'm probably gonna forget some big ones. So anyone I forget, I'll put in the thing down below and it'll be awesome. Writing YouTubers that I watch is Kim Chance, Jenna Moresi, Sophie Carlon, Vivian Reese, I think is her last name. Fantastic. I watch for both writing videos. I love her NaNoWriMo stuff, and I watch her for her booktube stuff. Christina Horner is all around just great if you want to watch some nerd stuff. Other nerdy videos that I watch is Rosanna Pansino, who makes Nerdy Nummies, Dodger, who has 2 channels, Press Heart to Continue, that's more her gaming channel, and then Dexterity Bonus, where she does like her vlogging stuff. I watch a lot of reviewers and a lot of video gamers, so here we go. JonTron, Peanut Butter Gamer, Markiplier, Angry Video Game Nerd, Nostalgia Critic, Failless, the Nostalgia Chick, even though she's not the Nostalgia Chick anymore, Game Grumps. The list goes on and on and on and on. I love YouTube probably way too much. This is gonna suck to edit cause I keep babbling. When did you realize you wanted to be a writer? I actually talked about this in my 3rd NaNoWriMo vlog, so I'd recommend going and watching that because it was a very personal, heart-to-heart, authentic moment, and I don't know if I can recapture that. I wanted to be a writer officially in 3rd grade, but I have loved creating stories since I was a wee little one who couldn't even write. I would make up stories and my dad would write them down for me, and he would teach me how to make the pictures for the characters I wanted. So if you want to fully capture the experience, I'm gonna link the video down below and you can check that out. Thoughts on the Harry Potter books versus the films? The books are always going to be near and dear to my heart, but I think the movies are really good too. Yeah, they're not perfect, and yeah, they're not completely 100% accurate to the books, but I'm so enamored with the visual and getting to actually see the story come to life before your eyes. So I couldn't choose between either if anyone asked me. I love them both, and it's a love that's not equal or comparable. It's just a genuine love. So yay to books and yay to movies. What are your favorite films? You guys have no idea how many movies I watch. So here we go. The Station Agent, one of my all-time favorite movies. I think it's an independent film and a lot of people don't know about it, but I'm just going to go on the record to say Peter Dinklage was my favorite actor before Game of Thrones ever existed, and it was because of this movie. Children of Men, V for Vendetta, Stranger Than Fiction, Stardust, Miss Potter. I mean, I should just show you guys how many movies I own and you'll understand why this is such a problem for me, because my love for movies is so strong. What is your ultimate goal as a writer? I never really thought about it before. I mean, my ultimate goal right now is to finish a book and get it published, but what is my ultimate goal as a writer? I think it's to teach people that the world is weird, you're weird, I'm weird, we're all weird, and that's great, and we all can fit in together just fine despite how out of place we feel. If you had to live on an island where there was only one person and one book, who and which would you take? I'm gonna be really lame and I'm gonna say my husband, because he's my best friend, and also I think he'd keep me alive the longest out of my options of people that I know. He's very capable and I'm very clumsy, so I feel like I'd really need him desperately if I was trapped on a desert island. The book I would take would be Inkheart by Cornelia Funke, because I could read that book 1,000 times and still want to read it. What favorite books and writing tools do you use? Like I said before, this book, go get it. Go get it. I also really love On Writing by Stephen King. He is the king for a reason. I also use Scrivener, and that was one of the smartest things I ever did. Scrivener, for those of you who don't know, is a writing program where it formats your writing like a book, and it's very tailored towards being for a manuscript, and it has tools for it being a manuscript, and it helps compile the document to look like a manuscript. If you did Nano, chances are there's a discount. There usually is a discount through Nano, so go. Final question. If you could only eat spaghetti covered in maple syrup, would you? Would I? Need more sprinkles. Well, folks, my name is Alex. I'm a patchwork nerd, and that's it for a Q&A video. I'll see you next time. Fun fact, this isn't actually bad.